Welcome to the Joe Kraus Show on YCRN. William Medina coming up, and we got a couple of Syracuse guys. Donovan Book Andrew Krantz stopping by, and we have our power rankings, White Sox games, and one of the greatest pitchers of all time in Yankees history retiring. You'll get my take. Joe Kraus Show on YCRN. Well, welcome back to the Joe Kraus Show on YCRN. Can't talk today, but Louis Medina can, sort of.
Well,
he can speak.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, Louis, how's it going?
It's going good.
So, I mean, today only 2 rebounds. Today, I mean,
yeah.
You let us down, man.
I know.
You let us down. You should be ashamed of yourself, but then you shouldn't, because Ohio State won over Pittsburgh 24-23 in Jake Gibson with that go-ahead basket. I mean, Gilbert made that shot, and everyone thought that it was over. But Jake Gibson,
Austin Gibson.
Yeah, Austin Gibson. Yeah. See, he doesn't even know sports, and he knows the guys. But Austin Gibson, sorry, Jake, you guys lost. It was a tie, but Austin Gibson, 14 points, 10 rebounds, and that go-ahead basket. That was like, wow.
Yeah, that was nerve-wracking.
That was just ridiculous, that shot. And you know, Pittsburgh, they sort of got some work to do. I mean, not a lot, but they gotta get back. And I don't know, maybe if Jake Lemke lost the mohawk thing that's going on in his hair, maybe Pittsburgh could get back on track. Don't kill me, please. I have precious hair. But anyway, Super Bowl 45. We talked about this last week. Steelers and Packers, and Marquise Pouncey not going to play for his Steelers, and that's just a huge loss.
Yeah, that's like, I don't even know. That's really bad. They had to get him because he was like.
And the Packers. I mean, I want the Steelers. Well, the Steelers are going to win because they have the better defense. But if Jordan Starks, I mean, a guy from Niagara Falls High School, from UB, in his rookie season, he barely played the regular season. He missed most of his senior year, and then he goes into the NFL draft, and now he's playing in the postseason, and he's on fire like Joe Kraus, who will be on later in the show. But, I mean, it's just unbelievable if he won, because everyone in Buffalo would go nuts, like if the Bills won a Super Bowl. So, what do you think?
Well, Jordan, he is one of those guys that have been working hard, that, yeah, he can do amazing things if he puts his head into it.
And Lions defensive tackle Donovan Book winning the AP Defensive Rookie of the Year. I mean, he was just unbelievable when you saw him. I mean, he just did everything. And Tom Brady, Troy Polamalu, and Bill Belichick. They win the offensive player, the defensive player, and the coach of the year. Nice catch. Nice catch. And there goes got attacked by the coach. But anyway, so yeah, and I mean it would be great. I mean, Ben Roethlisberger. And let's just say that he's had some problems this season. You can catch our first ever show. We talked about Big Ben and his problems outside the football field. I think everyone knows what he's talking about, but to come out of his suspension, Lou, and then, you know, able to play, and I mean, it would just be unbelievable. And I mean, I think, well, right now the fans aren't really sure if they should like him or not, but I think if they win a Super Bowl, I think that it could get him back up with fans.
Yeah, because since his suspension, he's been a little cooped up, but yeah. when he came back, he's been doing pretty good in the past season.
So Louis, thanks for stopping by. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
And Joe Kraus Show, YCRN, Donovan Book Andrew Krantz. They had a heck of a game, but it had to be a tie. Really? Really? Wow. Joe Kraus Show, YCRN. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Joe Kraus Show on YCRN. Donovan Book. Welcome back to the show, Donovan. And Drew Krantz, first time, show to all 3 ladies out there. Okay, so welcome to the show, guys. It's a heck of a show. Just to tell you, don't be nervous. Just don't screw up. Everyone at school will make fun of you. They probably do, but they probably don't. But anyway, the Orange played against Villanova today, but it was a tie. Ticked everyone off today. But Donovan, let's start with you. 12 points, 20 rebounds. I mean, it was a buffet for you today, pretty much. I mean, how do you think you did?
I think I did pretty good. I started off pretty bad, and then I got into the rhythm, and I think we all did better as a team this week.
Last week, what happened to your ankle? You really don't know. We really don't know. So can you tell us what happened?
It got stepped on, and when I went up for the rebound, it twisted. So I came off for a little while, and I went back on. It was doing better. And then I just twisted again. I just fell over. So.
Well, actually, you were able to come back and play this week. And Drew, you had a heck of a game too. I mean, well, congratulations first for being on the honor roll this week for the Youth Center. Remember, if you play well this week, you could get on the website. So the Players of the Week. So that's pretty cool. And I never got on that. They didn't have a website when I was playing. It was very old. They just had cable and stuff. But anyway, you had 16 points, 5 rebounds. I mean, what do you guys think that you guys could have worked on?
We got to work on boxing out. I know we got a lot of rebounds, but that's how we lost the game, or tied the game, actually. We could have won if we didn't box out, if we would have boxed out.
Yeah. So, you guys play... I forgot who you guys play. You guys play someone next week. Well, Donovan, you guys are the co-captain. So, Donovan, what do you think that you guys have to work on for next week?
Just making our layups and, like Drew said, boxing out.
Drew, anything else?
No, pretty much the same thing. We gotta dominate the boards again, like Donovan did.
Colleen, answer it! Just another one of my friends. But anyway, Colleen, answer it! I think that she's stuck or something. But anyway, I mean, Nate Wilkinson having a good game, but do you know why? I don't mean to dog him out, but do you know why he always goes for the underhand layup?
I don't know. It's just how he shoots
Is it just his thing, pretty much?
I guess so. Gotta work on it.
Drew's always getting mad, whenever he goes up for it.
Easier to get blocked.
Do you guys think that you have the pieces? Do you and Coach Bartel, cameraman, we had to beg him to death. But do you guys think that you had the pieces? Do you have the pieces to win a championship?
I don't know. It'll be tough this year, but we definitely have a chance. We're in there.
Alright, well, good luck next week, guys, and hopefully you guys can get a win.
Yep.
They play the 2:45 game next week. I forgot who they're playing, so just wait, next segment we'll find out who it is. But thanks for stopping by, guys, and good luck for your rest of your season.
Alright, see you, Joe.
Alright, Joe Kraus Show on YCRN. We got power rankings, and Andy Pettitte, one of the greatest Yankee pitchers of all time, retiring. My favorite player on the Yankees is now gone, so I don't know. People are going to have to convince me to like Alex Rodriguez. I mean, he's okay. But anyway, Joe Kraus Show on YCRN. Welcome back to the Joe Kraus Show on YCRN. I predicted it. We found out who Syracuse is playing next week. Ohio State. So that's going to be a good game. They could stop Austin Gibson from making those kinds of buzzer beater shots. Then Syracuse could win. I mean, it must be disappointing for Syracuse, especially the whole team, putting up 40 points. I mean, just to do that, that's just frustrating to end in a tie. I mean, I don't know. I would like for Villanova to make that final basket, but then again, I didn't really want to hear it from my brother, Mick Kraus, on the way home. So, anyway, Winter X Games, Shaun White, for his 4th straight year, winning the men's snowboard superpoint. I mean, the flying tomato, I mean, it was just unbelievable to watch. But 2 years ago when he did the McTwist, that was special. That was really special. Lindsey Jacobellis won the women's snowboard X finals for her 4th straight year. Tucker Hibbert did the 5-peat in the snowcross final. Nick Baumgartner won the men's snowboard X, and John Teller won the men's skier X. So that was pretty interesting. The NHL All-Star Game, I mean, I'm not really a big fan of it because there wasn't any Sabres players, and because I mean, after a while, it's not really that fun to watch. When I was watching it, Team Saul was winning, and then Team Lindstrom just came back and won 11-10. So I have no idea. But the Yankees have been making some moves. They've signed pitchers Freddie Garcia, Bartolo Colon, and Martin Pryor to minor league deals. I think that Freddie Garcia and Buster Olney of ESPN is saying this too, and I agree with him, that Freddie Garcia is going to be the guy they're not going to want a lot out of him, but they just need a little bit because, I mean, AJ Burnett is a train wreck, and Phil Hughes, he's okay, but we really don't know. And CeCe, I mean, he's their ace. He's going to get 20 wins this season, but I don't know. West Virginia won over Michigan State 39-19, and Nehemiah Stone coming back. He couldn't be on the show today. I didn't make the game because I was stuck in traffic, but Nehemiah Stone 24 points, 7 rebounds, and Anthony Brophy 11.6 rebounds. So, yeah, Joe Kozolek wasn't the leading scorer this week. And but the big game that everyone's been talking about, and everyone at the school is going to be talking about this, I guarantee it. Ohio State and Pittsburgh, 24-23, and Austin Gibson, just unbelievable. The go-ahead basket. So here's what's going on. So Ryan Gilbert makes a 3-pointer. Then we have a timeout, and then when Ohio State scores, Pittsburgh gets it back. Ryan Gilbert makes a shot, and it's 23-22. Now everyone's thinking, oh, it's over, and Pittsburgh's gonna be on top with Duke, but you can't leave Austin Gibson out of the equation. It's pretty simple. He gets the ball and shoots it with 2 seconds left, and it was just unbelievable. He had 12 other points with that basket and 10 rebounds. So that was just a heck of a game. Coming up after the break, we got our power rankings, and then the one big thing that struck me this week, it made me like, it was just a shocker. Joe Kraus Radio Show on YCN. Welcome back to the Joe Kraus Radio Show on YCN. It's a very sad day for the Yankees organization. Andy Pettitte, he wasn't an ace, but he was one of their best pitchers in this era. So he was my favorite player. And, you know, it was just disappointing. He said his arm was okay, but he just wasn't going to do it. And now in March, he's going to be on the Roger Clemens trial. And I don't even remember who Roger Clemens is really. I mean, I sort of know him, but it's been a while since he's been in the news. But the HGH thing. And Barry Bonds, I mean, I don't know. But anyway, Andy Pettitte, 5-time World Series champ, all-time leader in postseason wins with 19. He played 16 seasons. He also played for the Astros too at the Yankees. Went from the Yankees to the Astros, back to the Yankees. So I think that he's going to get in the Hall of Fame, but I think that the people that are going to vote him in are going to look at this. If you're a Major League Baseball player that's linked to the HGH steroids stuff, all that, and you're linked into the Mitchell report, there's a rare possibility that you're going to get into Cooperstown. So I think he will, because he really wasn't a big part of it, like Roger Clemens, Sammy Sosa, Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire. So I think that he could make it, and hopefully he can have a speech for Cooperstown. Okay, enough with that stuff. We do it every week at this time. We call it the Power Rankings. Okay, so Michigan State at number 7. We said it this week. They lost. We said it last week. They're still at number 7. They lost by 20 to West Virginia, 39-19, and they haven't got a win yet. So that's why they're at number 7. So Eric Feynman, I know what I'm doing here. So number 7, Michigan State. They just don't have the pieces like Duke, Ohio State, Pitt, and Syracuse, and the rest of the teams. They just don't have the pieces, and I think that Coach Mitch, I mean, he's had some good in the past, but I just don't know if he's thought he would get to this part. I really don't. I just don't think that he was ready for this. So, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna make it to the playoffs. I mean, they should. They should at least get one win, because I mean, it would just be sad if your team lost. But number 6, Villanova. They lost. They didn't lose. They tied with Syracuse, but Mario Baldwin wasn't there this week. William Cassell wasn't there, but his brother Bobby was. He had a rebound today. So I think that Ian Elmas, I mean, I sort of like Villanova because they're the underdogs. They're not your Pittsburgh Steelers, Duke, New York Yankees kind of guy. They're like the Kansas City Royals or the Buffalo Bills of the league. So, or the Detroit Lions. But anyway, number 5, West Virginia. We put them at number 5 because they won today. They got out of their streak, and Nehemiah Stone came back, and that was huge. And they were able to win with Nehemiah, and so that was pretty good. Number 4, Syracuse. Everyone on the Syracuse bench today. I mean, Eric Partel, the head coach, was almost about to blow it, but he calmed down. He was like, "Oh, thank goodness!" But it was a tie. I don't know. There are people in the stands not liking that, but the rule is only 1 overtime. So, Donovan Book, he was just terrorizing the court this week. It was like an all-you-can-eat buffet for him, just getting those points and rebounds, especially Drew Krantz, 60 points, 5 rebounds. But if Nate Wilkinson comes on the show, don't be surprised if I ask him like why he does the underhand layup, which works most of the time, but sometimes in that game got blocked by hand or he just missed it completely. Number 3, Pittsburgh. They lost today. Buzzer beater. Well, first I gotta congratulate for Jake Lumpke for Fashion of the Year. He's got like a mohawk, messy Louis Medina hair going on, right? So, I'm straight. But anyway, so that was good. And Ryan Gilbert, I mean, he could shoot the threes. Just what he did today was unbelievable. Clutch. Devin Donahue also clutch, and Stephen Craig getting those rebounds still. So that was good. Number 2, Ohio State. Well, because they won over Pittsburgh, and now Duke is the sole possessor for first place in the standings, and they really don't have a lot of shooters. I mean, they do like Austin Gibson. And I mean, William Medina still putting in something to show, so that's good. And number 1, Duke, unbelievable. They didn't play this week, but we still have, I mean, what we've seen in the past, I mean, they're really good. I mean, Chris Ward, I mean, he's just a heck of a player. And, I mean, he's passing the ball around. He's not a ball hog. I'm not going to, like, a ball hog, so he's doing what he's doing. I think that Brad Lash is also doing well for a rookie coach. I mean, Eric Martel a few years ago with the Bulls, and Ryan Gilbert was on that team too. I mean, his rookie season, and he was able to win the championship, and he showed the veteran coaches that he can do it. That's good. That's it for the show. Next week, well, Eric Fetterman has told me that one of these weeks he's going to take off from work, so he's going to ask his boss if he can be on, and this might be our longest show ever. Probably like, I don't know, 5 hours of footage, but don't worry, Louis Medina will still get in. Probably will break up the foot. Probably, but I don't know. Joe Kraus Show on White Steer We'll see you next week.